Good morning, doctor. How are you?
Good morning, Shazia. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for Dabang, and thank you for Dabang listeners.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for taking some time out. I know you all are super busy because I have been to community, Ibn Sina Foundation community clinics, and you guys are always very, very busy and doing such a fabulous job. First of all, I would like to know, Dr. Ashok, are you comfortable in speaking in Hindi?
हाँ जी.
चलें ठीक है. फिर आप बताइए सबसे पहले तो आपका इब्न सीना फाउंडेशन कम्युनिटी क्लिनिक्स के साथ आपका ताल्लुक़ और आप वहाँ पर किस पोजीशन पे हैं और कब कब होते हैं वहाँ पे.
So first thing is हिंदी आती है, समझ में आती है, बात करता हूँ, but not very comfortable speaking everything. So I apologize if I'm talking in English and Hindi mixed up.
You are fine. I'm here for you. Don't worry.
All right. So I'm a specialist. I'm a prosthodontist. Ibn Sina se, I've been working there for almost 8 months now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wonderful non-profit organization. I used to work as a dental director in Boston, so I love working here, helping community, helping patients, getting out of their pain. I have my own private practice where I work Monday through Thursday, but Ibn Sina invited me to be a specialist consultant वहाँ पे. So all Saturdays I'm there from 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
As a prosthodontist, very few people understand what prosthodontist is.
Yes.
It's a specialty.
Go ahead. That's what I wanted to know.
Yes. So prosthodontist is a specialty where we look into the entire mouth.
Mm-hmm.
In a simple way, we are architects of a mouth and oral cavity, and we try to diagnose not only at one spot, like एक दांत दर्द है या यहाँ पे कुछ गलत है, वैसा नहीं देखते. We look into the whole mouth, jaw, joints, face, literally as if you're building a house with the architect.
Wow. Yes. And I understand that mostly all of us are very familiar with dentists and orthodontists. But prosthodontists, they treat handling dental and facial problems as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so prosthodontists are generally cosmetic, full mouth rehabs. एक दांत में नहीं करते हैं, पूरा आर्च करते हैं, ऊपर नीचे सब कुछ करते हैं. Crowns, veneers, implants. Any tooth replacement, dental implant place करना है या removable partial denture करना है, but when you're talking about oromaxillofacial prosthodontics, वो एक step आगे है.
Yes. Okay.
In order to do that, we have to be a prosthodontist.
Okay. Perfect. I get it now. Dr. Kota, how important it is for a person, and I know that for sure, but how important it is for their self-esteem, for their confidence in general, to have a good teeth alignment, a good jaw and joint alignment when for their facial expressions, for their faces, and for the overall health of their mouth.
Everything starts with mouth, and if you have pain, discomfort, especially being a prosthodontist, we see more of elderly patients, 45 and above.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि most patients are having medical issues and medical conditions, medication. They need to have a proper diet, more than cosmetic.
Yes.
And if you don't have teeth, if you're bleeding or pain, infection, most patients who are having these medical conditions are not able to have a proper balanced diet.
Right.
And so more than self-esteem, it's a health that is matter. If you have a bacteria, if you have infection in your gums, that actually affects your heart and other body parts as well.
Absolutely. And the thing is कि जब बहुत ही early signs होते हैं, many people ignore them. I'm not against herbal treatments. I'm not against homemade remedies. I'm not against that. But then there are certain stages in our diseases that are beyond treatment by just homemade or home remedies.
Yes. I'm from India, and so this is what happens in India, Pakistan, or most of the South Asian countries where finances are not very strong, education is not very strong, they're not dental educated.
Yes.
क्या होता है कि जब तक दर्द नहीं है, डेंटिस्ट की जरूरत नहीं है.
जी.
And then when the tooth is hurting, that's when they go to the dentist. Just दांत निकाल दो, बस हो गया.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल. मुझे एक और बात बताइए कि इन आवर कल्चर पान खाना, सिगरेट पीना, रात को दांत ना साफ करना या मीठा ज़्यादा खा लेना या चाय बहुत पीना, कॉफ़ी बहुत पीना, इन सब चीज़ों का क्या इफ़ेक्ट होता है लेटर हमारे दांतों के ऊपर?
जो भी आप खाते हैं, it obviously stays in your mouth. That changes the environment of your mouth. It could be acidic, it could be sweet. And if you don't brush, generally cavities होते हैं. Cavity होने के लिए 3 चीज चाहिए: दांत चाहिए, food चाहिए, बैक्टीरिया चाहिए. एक को निकाल दो, आपको cavity नहीं होता है. So before going to bed, the best part is brush, floss, and if you can rinse with mouthwash. Most of the mouthwashes have alcohol in it. You can ask for alcohol-free mouthwash. That also helps.
Yes, and of course, a healthy diet, staying away from things that are dangerous for your health or injurious, just staying away from them is also a key factor here.
Yes, here I would like to say one more thing is most of the patients, they don't go for regular maintenance. क्योंकि दर्द नहीं है, it's okay. I'm okay. What I tell is our body is a Lamborghini. You spend a lot of money. It's your temple. But if you don't go every 3 months for an oil change, Lamborghini to काम नहीं करेगा.
Very true. Very true.
So every 6 months, whether you have pain or not, अच्छा है कि dentist के पास जाइए, check करवाइए. अगर कुछ भी है, small cavity, it's simple. It's less expensive, less aggressive, less painful. आराम से हो जाएगा. But दर्द नहीं है करके वैसे छोड़ दिया तो that becomes a bigger problem. You'll be in pain, infection, root canal build-up, बहुत भी expensive हो जाएगा. And because it's an emergency, you have to take a day off from your vacation or from your job. Day-to-day life खराब हो जाएगा.
Now adding an age factor, this could be even more painful. Excruciating for people who are at an age where it is even harder for them to take care of themselves, like when they encounter these problems.
Yes.
Very true. So
age factor is, again, going back when you are aging, your body is not as healthy, you take medications. Some of the medications make your mouth dry, xerostomia बोलते हैं. And because your mouth becomes dry, your saliva, all that is not able to clean your mouth efficiently. And that's why you get more prone for cavities and all that.
Also, doctor, how about having a bad breath because of all these diseases? Dry mouth. I know that if you're diabetic, that affects as well. Please explain that to us.
So bad breath यानी कि halitosis बोलते हैं. There could be multiple factors. It could be infection from a mouth, or if you have a cavities, or it could be a digestive system, medical condition. There are multiple factors. So at least being a dentist, if you go to a dentist regularly, they can do a cleaning, they can evaluate. दांत के वजह से या मुंह में कुछ problem है, so we can handle it. But if it is beyond that, obviously, we will refer to a medical doctor and we'll work with the medical doctor to see how we can handle that.
This is incredible because you have this entire system where it's multidisciplinary and also you guys work together. So if there is an issue which requires a different specialty or a different department, you all have that available for your patient. There is one
That's
more.
what I love with Ibn Sina में क्या होता है कि वहाँ पे जनरल डेंटिस्ट भी हैं, स्पेशलिस्ट भी हैं, एंड अगर चाहिए तो उनका मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स भी वहीं पे हैं, किड स्पेशलिस्ट भी है. वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ पेशेंट्स जो कभी मेडिकल डॉक्टर के पास गए नहीं, तो वी रिफर दैट पेशेंट टू द इब्न सीना मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स एंड दे चेक एवरीथिंग. right away, right there, and it's affordable, easy to communicate and take care of it.
Absolutely. I love it. एक ही जगह पर you can just go and see everyone there. How convenient, especially if
Yes.
people have problems in transportation or timing wise. It is so convenient. There is one more question. Many people think that unless and until हमारे दर्द नहीं हो रहा दांत में, bleeding नहीं हो रही, तो how important it is for regular 6 months cleaning instead of just going for 2 years के बाद deep cleaning. How about just doing regular cleanings?
You know, we have a saying, if you can take care of it with the nails don't go for the hammer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, same thing, every 6 months, jaiye, cleaning karwaiye. It's very important. It's like taking a shower every day or cleaning your car every day, vacuuming your house. Same thing, if you eat, you have to clean.
Yes.
And chances are, there are areas that your brush is not going to reach, your deposits from other things, it's going to be complicated. So, take help from an expert like a hygienist or a general dentist. वहाँ पे check करते हैं, जो भी है आपको information देते हैं.
Absolutely.
These are the issues, these are the problems, these are the different treatment options based on your budget or your idea or your timeline. We can work with you and give you a path of like 1 महीने में ऐसा कीजिए, 6 महीने में ऐसा कीजिए. So you have a game plan on working out.
I love that in the beginning of our interview, you refer to yourself as an architect. Absolutely love the analogy. I also believe that whenever we see a chipped paint or a crack in the wall, we don't go to the root cause. And some people think just a painting over it will solve the problem. And it could be a mold issue. Just like that, just brightening your smile by bleach or by crest white strips instead of dealing with what is the root cause of situations that are hurting your mouth or maybe bleeding your gums or maybe having a bad breath. People don't go to the root cause. It's important to go and see a dentist every 6 months.
That's perfect. Or Ibn Sina mein, the reason I go back is I get to interact with the different cultures, different people. वहाँ पे different dentists आते हैं from different backgrounds. It's not only from India or Pakistan. We have doctors coming from African American, Mexican speaking, from Colombia. There's so many different cultures coming as a unity under one roof. That is beautiful.
It's very diverse. I have been there and I absolutely love the environment there. It's very diverse. It's very helpful. It's very supportive. And I think that's what a patient needs when they go there, especially when they're coming with their issues and they don't want to go around and round and in circles maybe. You guys take care of the problem. You guys make sure that your patients leave the place happy. So thank you so much, Dr. Kota. I really appreciate you coming today. Anything else that you would like to convey as a message to the community?
Thank you, Shajaji, for having me again. I am Ashok Kota. मैं Ibn Sina में work करता हूँ. उनका 4 locations हैं. That has all dental, medical, child, psychology, counseling. बहुत कुछ है वहाँ पे. And it's very affordable. जहाँ पे most of the patients, if they have to go outside, थोड़ा expensive हो सकता है, but यहाँ पे it's not very expensive, they're affordable, and the quality is equal or way more than outside. I have patients driving from Dallas, coming every appointment. I have patients coming from Minnesota, flying to take care of things. क्या होता है कि patients go out of country, getting services, but वहाँ पे ठीक नहीं है, यहाँ पे आते हैं, infection होता है, pain होता है. So please check with your dentist every 6 months. Go for a counseling. It'll be very little bit of expense and inconvenient initially, but you get a routine every 6 months. Proper exam, proper cleaning, that makes a lot of difference, and you can avoid a lot of pain and expensive down the line.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming over to our show today and kind of educating me and our listeners. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. That was Dr. Ashok Kota all the way from Ibn Sina Foundation Community Clinics. We're going to go on a short commercial break and be back.